What's up guys, and welcome back to Veggieonpennies. So today I'm sharing with you guys what I ate this week. So really easy vegan meals as usual, and without any further ado, let's just get started. So on Monday I had my iconic green smoothie that I've shown you guys so many times. I linked in a card. I've made a whole video about smoothies, but basically I just add some greens, some frozen fruits, and it's pretty much it. Then it's ready to go. I just put that in a huge mason jar with a metal straw, and it's so delicious, and it is the perfect way to start my week. Then on Tuesday I was feeling a little bit fancy and spicy, so I just made myself a really easy tofu scramble. So it's like the most basic recipe with like basic ingredients. I also added some of the plant-based sausage that I had with me. So I just started with some olive oil, then I added my shredded tofu. Make sure to get the soft kind because that's going to yield to the best results. Then I went ahead and added all my spices, my salt. I also added some plant-based sausage, and I just plated it up really nicely with some butter toast, some cherry tomatoes, and also some parsley. I've also made a video on this recipe, so if you want to check it out, it's going to be linked in the cards. So this is what it looks like when it's done. It's the perfect recipe to have on a Tuesday. It's really nice, comforting, and just what I needed. So on Wednesday I was feeling like something sweet, so I decided to go ahead and make some waffles. So I just followed a really basic batter recipe, vegan batter recipe that I found on the Tasty website. The only thing that I actually add is like cinnamon powder, just to make it a little bit more interesting and not so plain. And yeah, I just started by making a buttermilk with some plant-based milk and some vinegar. Then I add that to my dry ingredients. I would set up really well with a whisk, and yeah, then I'm just ready to make some waffles with my waffle maker. So I'm actually using this mini waffle maker that I got off of Amazon. I recently made a video on those waffles, so if you need more details, it's going to be linked in the cards as well. But yeah, I love how cute these waffles turn out. And yeah, this is what it looks like when it's done. So I just top it off with some chocolate chips. Also add a generous drizzle of maple syrup, and yeah, it was the best breakfast to have in the middle of the week and really comforting. I just also had that with my dalgona coffee. On Tuesday, I was feeling like I needed to be a little bit more healthy because it was almost the end of the week and I needed to like pick myself up. So I made myself a dragon fruit smoothie bowl. So I just added a pre-packaged mix from the store of like tropical fruits. I added a banana and a touch of water, not too much because it needs to be thick in order to be like, you know, a smoothie bowl consistency. But yeah, I just blended that up in my blender, and when it's done, it looks something like this. So super thick, and I'm just gonna spread it with my wooden spoon. I'm gonna add some aesthetic toppings. So I went with some sliced bananas, and it was really tricky to like put on. I was having quite the difficulty. And then I just topped it off with some hemp seeds. I didn't have much in the cupboard, so I just went with what I had. But yeah, this is what it looks like when it's done. Super creamy and super delicious. On Friday, I pretty much just did some pancakes. I was feeling lazy, so I just reused the same batter as for the waffles, but I just made it into pancake shapes. So what I love about this batter from the Tasty website is that they're really fluffy because there's a lot of baking powder in it. So just make sure to let the dough rest, the batter rest, and it's gonna make really fluffy waffles like so. I also added some chocolate chips just to be a little bit more fancy and extra, some sliced bananas, and also some maple syrup on top.
But you said shut it off, you're too old for dreaming. So I did my best to feel what you're feeling. But what about what I want? What about what I want?
And these are all the meals that I had for breakfast this week. So hopefully you guys enjoyed them and you tried them out during this quarantine or when you have extra time. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!